It's almost August, and now let's talk about the documents that you have to prepare before arriving in Canada,
so that you don't have problems at the border.
And if you're interested to know more about that, then continue watching. Hi, my name is MC and I'm here with Felix today, and we are in the Philippines. We're actually in Cavite, and also I wanted to invite you guys that we are having a student meetup and networking event here in the Philippines. I will leave all the locations here, and if you're interested, make sure that you reserve your slot. I will have the link in my description box. But today we are going to talk about the documents that you should prepare before arrival, and this will be the documents that you will be showing when you cross the border.
It's important to have all these documents updated and ready to go ahead of time, so that you don't run into any issues when entering the country, or even boarding your flight in your home country.
So let's start with point number one. Okay, point number one is the CBSA letter and the letter of acceptance. The CBSA letter is the letter that you get when you got the passport stamp with a visa. So the visa office will enclose the letter along with your passport, so make sure that you have that. If you don't have it, that's okay, because it depends on the country if they actually give that CBSA letter. If you don't have the CBSA letter, at least have the letter where it says that you have the student visa approved. You will get it from your GCKey account.
Yeah, and then you also need the letter of acceptance because they will want to know why you're coming to Canada.
Yeah, so make sure that you have that letter also ready. I will also recommend that you print all these letters with you. And have a folder with you organized, right? Point number two is the e-medical and also the travel insurance. So for the medical, make sure that your medical is still valid when you fly to Canada. If it's not valid, they will not allow you to on board, or they will not allow you to fly across the border. So the medical is actually valid for 1 year. You will actually see this on your GCKey account if it's still valid. So make sure that you double check this one.
Yep, and then make sure that you have travel insurance until the first day of your school, because the insurance that your school makes you have does not cover you before the school. So for the meantime, while you're already in Canada but not in school yet, you need insurance.
Yes, and for the travel insurance, you have the option to just, you know, like contact your insurance from the school, which is like usually GuardMe or Alliance. Make sure that you connect with the school, like which is the best option for you. Yeah. Then point number three is about the bank documents and the COVID requirements. For the bank documents, of course, some visa office or the immigration office will ask for your bank documents. If you paid for the GIC and Guaranteed Investment Certificate, have it ready with you. And if you pay the tuition fee, have it ready, print it out. And also the bank documents, I think it's just better to have the bank certificate with you, just to see that you have the proof of funds ready when you cross the border.
Also make sure that you signed up in the ArriveCAN app, which is required for COVID requirements to enter Canada, and definitely check with your airline at least 2 weeks in advance before you fly what you need to do regarding all the COVID requirements, testing, registering, proof of vaccination, all those things.
But I don't think they're gonna ask for a quarantine plan if you are vaccinated.
Yeah, but things can always change, right?
Just a quick tip for you guys: don't arrive too early to Canada. So basically, they said the ideal time to come to Canada is less than 30 days. They might ask you, why are you too early? You can say something like, maybe you're visiting your relative, but I don't recommend that you arrive too early. And of course, 10,000 cash is the allowable amount that you can bring with you. If it's more than 10,000 Canadian dollars, then you have to declare it when you cross the customs, right? And then another one is, of course, do the self check-in, the online check-in. That will help you a lot. And when you cross the border, double check the study permit. There is a study permit that they will be giving you along with the co-op permit. If you have internship or what do you call that, the co-op included in your program, make sure that you receive a study permit and a co-op permit, right?
Yeah.
But what if they don't receive the co-op?
You can still apply for that permit after, but it's better to have it in advance. So the earlier you take care of that, the better. Yeah.
So you only need a co-op permit if you have internship or co-op, basically.
Yeah.
And also double check the visa. The visa, does it have the same passport number? Because if it's not the same, they will not allow you to fly. Okay. So double check all the information before leaving the Philippines or where you're currently right now. Before leaving, double check the visa if it's correct information, right? Correct name, birthday, passport number. And before leaving the counter, like once you cross the border, double check the study permit and call permit. The restriction also, right? And don't be afraid to ask the officer. They're kind of nice, you know.
Yep, they're usually pretty nice.
Yeah, if there's something that you have clarification, you're doubting it, there's something wrong in your permit, ask them right away, because they can actually amend it right away.
Yep.
You don't have to like contact the CIC again.
It's much harder to change things later rather than doing it right there with the officer.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, I think that's it for today. Again, guys, we're having a student meetup and networking event. You can connect with fellow aspiring students, and I'll be there, and hopefully you're there. So if you're interested, make sure that you register. I will leave the link in my description box, and I'll see you soon, very soon. Thank you for watching, and we'll have another video about the things that you should bring with you, like clothes. We'll give you some insight and tips, and that will be the video for next week. Thank you guys for watching, and paalam!